welcome back to my channel. This is Ami. For those of you that have never been here before, welcome. Hello, how are you? I am a mommy beauty and lifestyle blogger. So let's get to why we are here and why I'm doing this video today. I am gonna be showing you guys how I get some really nice volume in my hair, especially after I just wash it. A lot of times after washing my hair, when it gets really nice and clean, I tend to lose volume. You know, it just kind of falls really flat. I've recently been using a lot of Bumble products from their thickening line. I just want to say big shout out to Bumble for sponsoring this video. All the products you are seeing me use today were provided by them. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do to really get that nice kind of like salon blowout look, but without really having to do the blowout, because for me, I'm not very good at doing the blowout on myself. So I'm assuming there might be a lot of ladies out there that can relate and understand what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna show you a little hack, because for me, it's all about like efficiency and getting things done. So I'm gonna show you a little hack how I do add extra volume to my hair and also really just make it last all day, and then the next day and the next day. As you can see, I'm starting with pretty damp hair. What I usually do is I get out of the shower and I will let it air dry, and while it's doing that, I will do my makeup. I'm starting with the Bumble Thickening Go Big Treatment Spray. This high performance treatment moisturizes, thickens, and expands each strand for hair that stays up all day. That is speaking my language. So I'm just going to spray all throughout. And then what I like to do is I like to spray a little bit in my palm, rub it through, and kind of get it into the scalp. I feel like your roots are where you want to see most of the volume. And then what I'm gonna do is, if you haven't already, just brush through your hair. Then I'm gonna follow up with the Great Body Blow Dry Cream. This is not only going to serve as a heat protectant, but it's also going to hydrate your hair, volumize it, and it holds that blow dry all day long. It's about like a dime size or so. And just work that again all through your hair. This I like to also just thoroughly saturate like my strands with, because again, that is where the heat is going to be hitting it. And I tend to have really dry hair, so I just wanna protect. Now I'm just gonna rough dry the rest of my hair. I'm going in with the T3 Micro. I love this little guy because it's compact, so you can travel with it, and it does an amazing job at really like getting your hair really dry. And this attachment is here, so if you do like doing the blowouts, you have that. I'm just gonna do a rough blow, like I said. Now that I have dried my hair roughly with the blow dryer, I'm gonna show you guys the little hack that I do. Now, one thing is that I have naturally wavy hair, so if I do a rough blow dry, you'll see that I just have like a little wave in my hair. So if that bothers you, or if you have that, I'm just gonna take my curling iron. This is the Aria Beauty for Sephora Collection curling iron. This is 1 1/4 inch. I'm just going to take this and I'm gonna use it as a straightener, just to help combat any of those like little waves that I have in the front of my hair. I don't know why they bug me so much, because I've just always had them, but do you see that just kind of helps a little bit. Now you are just going to take a little hair tie as so, and you are going to put it up really high on top of your head. I know that sounds crazy, like what are you doing? But just trust me, it's all gonna come together at the end. So literally, the higher the pony is on your head, the more volume you're gonna get in the overall look. Okay, and also I'm just tying it just about 2 times. That way it just prevents any creasing. So now that I have my hair looking like I'm a 7th grade cheerleader, all you're going to do is split the hair in 2, and you're gonna curl pieces, like about 1-inch pieces, and secure them with little claw clips. This is optional. You can literally just curl, let it sit. Once the curls cool down, let it out, and you will have a nice voluminous hair. And if you tend to have fine hair or hair that doesn't hold curl very well, you're just gonna wanna spritz lightly this ponytail part with some flexible hold hairspray. I'm using the Bumble Spread Mode, and you wanna make sure it's flexible, because if it's not, if it's like a strong hold, it's gonna be really crunchy, and we don't want that. We want our hair to have nice body and movement, which is why I also love all the products in this line. Like, even though I've put in different products, it still feels really nice and soft. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that quickly. So I'm just gonna take 1-inch sections and start curling. And I'm gonna alternate pieces. I'm gonna do some away from my face and some towards, just because I don't want it all to be too perfect. I want it to have that like nice, sexy bombshell volume. So I'm just gonna hold it for about 15-20 seconds and then let it go. And you're just going to clip it in with one of these little babies. And you're gonna basically do this all the way around. I would say, regardless of how long your hair is, I can't imagine this taking longer than 5 minutes. Like, I've done this on people with long hair before, and again, it doesn't take too long at all. The other reason I really like this hack is that if you are a novice at curling and you just aren't really good at it, this is such a great trick to have under your belt, because you honestly are left with some beautiful, gorgeous body and waves to your hair, and people are gonna be like, wait, did you just get a blowout? And you're like, well, no, I actually just did this myself. Another thing I really like is that I love to multitask. So let's say you're going out somewhere and you're in a rush, you can literally put your hair in a ponytail, do these little curls, get in the car, finish your makeup, obviously if you're not driving, but do your makeup, let this sit, let the curls kind of sit for a little bit, and then let it out, and you're left with some gorgeous, gorgeous hair. I know you guys are probably thinking like, what are you doing? This looks crazy, but just wait. Wait for the finished product. I promise it's worth it. So I got my last curl done. I know I probably look like I'm going to the prom in the 90s, which, you know, whatever. It's all good. Okay, so I'm just going to spritz it with the flexible hold hairspray as the curls cool. And by the time you're done curling the entire pony, this side should already be cool to the touch. So literally, it's one of those things, like, it takes you 5 minutes to curl your hair. That's how long you're gonna need for the look itself. So I'm just gonna take all of these out now. And the longer you keep these in, the more curl you're gonna have. I just wanna have a nice body and volume, so I definitely keep it in for, you know, a minimum amount of time. This is what it looks like, and now this is the big part that makes a huge difference. I'm just gonna take this out. Just gonna run your fingers through your hair, and literally, you get a ton of volume. See that? And then you can just kind of shape your hair however you want it. And now, this is the part that is really going to allow all of this volume to last all day. You're going to take the Bumble Dryspun texture spray. This is quickly becoming one of my favorites because it feels really lightweight, but it gives you volume, and you can still like run your fingers through your hair, so watch. And like the next day, without even putting any product in, I still have a lot of volume. It's insane. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to take sections, lift, and spray pretty much at the root, because again, that's where you want the volume and lift. So I'm just gonna go around the entire head. But you can see, like, I just get so much body from that. It's amazing. The crown, I usually have to tease my crown, so I'm gonna get that area, but like, no teasing. This is just it. The last step, to tame any frizz that you may have and flyaways, I'm just gonna take the Creme contour, which is right here. It's a nice light cream texture. I'm just gonna put it and put it on my fingertips and just mix it in there. And then I'm just gonna lightly take it, and especially like the front of my hair, because that's where I tend to get some flyaways, I'm just gonna put it there. But what I love about this is that it's not like weighing my hair down. A lot of times if I put like cream, it will weigh the hair down. This is just shaping it. Do you see that? I just kind of like did that, and it kind of kept the shape there. I love it. But look at that. And then, if you want, you can just go in with a little bit more of the flexible hold hairspray, just to keep it in place. But I'm not kidding, guys. Literally, this lasted me the entire day when I did this, and I was blown away because I could just move my hair however I wanted. It felt really good, and it literally looks like I spent like an hour blow drying it. You know, blow drying and then curling it and stuff, and I didn't. You guys saw what I just did. So there you go. There's my hack to full voluminous hair with a lot of body. Thank you again to Bumble and Bumble for sponsoring this video, and that's about it, you guys. If you have any questions for me on the products I use, I will be listing everything below, but again, please feel free to leave any comments or questions, and I will see you guys next time. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye.